customer. Even more important is the talent. Every would-be tattoo artist can order machines, colors, and equipment from somewhere and go for it. Anyone can open a tattoo studio. I repeat myself, it is not yet a recognized profession, which is why talentless people who then call themselves tattoo artists sprout from the ground like mushrooms and start to disfigure unsuspecting and obviously blind people. Which explains the phenomena of tattoo shows on TV. Cover-up shows everywhere you look. Every viewer just facepalms when he sees and thinks something like this. Those idiots. Why would they lie down there voluntarily? But the cover-up professionals will fix it, right? I will go into more detail about this later. I will also go into more detail about further problems and solutions, which you should expect on your way to becoming a sought-after tattoo artist. The topics around machines, colors, and techniques I will talk about as detailed as possible. We will figure out the right shop, self-employment, dealing with customers, the right advertising, and much more. First, one more thing. Not every tattoo artist who has been in the business for a long time will pat me on the shoulder and confirm everything I say here. I would be very disappointed if everyone would do it the way I do. Tattoo exactly the same style or express a similar opinion to mine. We are all too different for that. Everything here written down is based on my experiences, which I've made over the last years. This book is only meant as a guideline to encourage talents and to support them to go their own way. This book is divided into two parts: learning to tattoo and becoming a tattoo artist. A consciously chosen decision by me. After all, one must first learn every executive activity in order to be able to boast about it later. You are not a tattoo artist just because you own tattoo machines and colors. Also, not because there are people who sit down voluntarily and let you work on them. If you do not bring the willingness and ambition to learn as much as possible about tattooing, you might as well leave it alone. After all, I want to reach as many people as possible, so that I can at least teach them the basic knowledge. Many terms and procedures will be repeated, because I rely on a subconscious conditioning. The more often you hear, see, or read something, the better it is memorized. Similar to a film that you know all the lines from because you have seen it dozens of times. Since I am such a film freak, I use many quotes to introduce different chapters. I also use various methods which I have copied from well-known motivation trainers. In many parts of this book, I will ask you to pause, to reflect, and to ask yourself the right questions. This book should not only help you to become a good tattoo artist, but also to develop your personality. This is my declared goal for you. Enjoy listening and hopefully learning. I want to become a tattoo artist. How do I start? If you want to do something you've never done before, you have to do something you've never done before. Congratulations! You have made a decision and you're going to go through with it. 3 words will walk you steadily through this book. Hang in there. Everyone inks differently. Everyone approaches a tattoo differently. Otherwise, it would be boring. Nobody should copy my approach 100%. It would not make sense. It is just a guide to help you understand the material, both technically and humanly. You are the operative hand, not me. To do something differently than I do is completely correct if it is easier for you and the work turns out even better. Now it is time to explore to what extent your abilities are sufficient to stick a needle into the skin of other people. All prospective tattoos